Hey, I'm Liv, and today I'm trying out Toric color contact lenses for astigmatism from Pinky Paradise. I've always wanted to try color contact lenses, and the Toric lenses are typically super expensive, so I was really nervous to try an affordable company, but so far so good. I'm wearing them right now. They're more subtle than I would like, but they're extremely comfortable. So stick around and see how the process was for me. So we were going to try on the contacts right now, but I actually read the little brochure that came with it, and it says to soak them for 8 hours in your cleaning solution, whatever. So we're going to do that, and we're actually going to try them on tomorrow. In the meanwhile, I figured that I would show you how these contacts arrived and what they look like. I'm super glad that they had this handy little booklet. I didn't think that they would, so I was just going to start using them like usual. So I'm glad I looked at it. It's kind of cute. A little bit of promotional stuff, and then some instructions with a little animated thing on it. So it says to, somewhere here, submerge for at least 8 hours before wearing it. And I'm very nervous about these contacts, so I'm going to do that. In the meanwhile, they came with a little lens thingy that we shall open. Kind of cute. So they came in these handy little glass science test subject sort of bottles. And you can see the contact on the bottom. I don't think that I can show you that. Oh, it focused. That's cool. So yeah, it actually looks like kind of cool. Like that's going to be interesting on my eye. I can't wait to see what it looks like when I actually have soaked them and I try them on tomorrow. Then I'm going to show you a comparison. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to go pop these in the container and patiently wait for 8 hours before I can try them. Oh, I'm back quickly because I didn't even notice this. They're little like creatures. They're like little teddy bears or something. That's pretty cute. Not like it matters, but that's pretty cute. Hey, I'm back. So it's been more than 8 hours and my contacts have been soaking and I'm ready to put them in. I'm so nervous. I was really relieved when I pulled them out that they felt like normal, soft, squishy contacts. I didn't know if they were gonna feel like hard sort of things, but they didn't. So let's do this. I'm gonna get them out. The lens case. Drop a little fluid in there. These actually seem to be a lot more floppy than my usual contacts. Like they're kind of harder to grab a hold of and flop around and sort of invert. So that's something to be aware of. Oh my God, that's so weird. So with Toric lenses, it's always weird when you first put them in, waiting for it to orient based on the axis. So I can't tell if anything about the contact is changing this right now, but obviously it's a little blurry for me and I don't have my other eye in yet. But just for the comparison, it's actually, let's see, can you see? Yeah, it's a tiny bit larger than my actual iris, which is weird. It's weird. If you're going for the anime look, these would do it. And it's relatively similar to my natural eye color. So it's not a super shocking look. I think if you had brown eyes or something different to mine, that could be quite noticeable. I like it though. All right, let's put the other eye in. Oh, that's so weird. I think the weirdest thing about these is that they're larger. Like it feels very unnatural in a subtle way, but that's the most noticeable thing. So for me, the color being different it's not a huge difference for me, but the larger irises is weird. It's a little creepy, which I love. A little anime. This actually, it's pretty cool. My eyes are watering a lot. I'm not sure if that's a contact yet. Obviously these I would assume are larger than my actual contacts. I might measure them later and see what that looks like. But I wonder if that's something that's a little different to wear, like if your eyes aren't as used to experiencing so much contact with the contact material. So far, so good. I'm gonna let these align and I'm gonna go do my makeup, which is sort of the ultimate test. I usually pop my contacts in and do my makeup, and that really helps me see what I'm doing instead of having like really blurry. And then I'll wear them for a couple hours and I'm gonna come back and give you guys my opinion and thoughts. Hello, I'm back. So I've been wearing these contacts for about an hour now. I did my makeup with them on, which was a little bit of a challenge, like doing my liner and things like that. It was hard to see such close detail, and I'm definitely having trouble seeing close detail, like even the little booklet that came with it. I can read it, but it's definitely not as clear as my usual contacts. So I would feel totally comfortable going out to a concert or a con or a festival with these contacts in, but I wouldn't drive with them. I wouldn't feel super comfortable doing anything that I had to read a lot or see any fine detail. And I would definitely bring backup glasses or contacts just in case. All in all, they're very comfortable. They feel just like my normal contacts. Nice and soft, and I don't notice them being there too much, aside from the fact that I just can't see super well. Even having makeup on, this feels just fine. I'm still wondering if the axis will rotate a little more, or I'll check my prescription and make sure that everything was totally right, and I'll put those details up here somewhere or down below if that's the case, if anything was wrong with that. But it might just be the nature of these kind of lenses. But I can't see any color. I can't tell that I'm wearing a colorful lens. It, as I said, is not super hugely noticeable compared to my eye color, but I definitely feel like it's sort of that glossy, dull look with it being so large. It's fun. I keep looking at it now. Yeah, it's definitely fun, and I would definitely wear this again. And I'm probably gonna order other contacts from there. Speaking of which, I should give you some details about it. It did take 3 months to get here. And they do say if you're ordering the Toric lenses for astigmatism from them, to give 2 to 3 months for them to create it. I ordered them on April 8th and I received them around about July 8th. So don't expect to get these lenses fast. My husband has normal eyes after having LASIK, so he could order them probably within a month, and that'd be fine with no prescription, maybe even get them sooner. But if you are ordering these, definitely give it 3 months time. Everything about it was great. It came in a nice bubble mailer, and it was bubble wrapped and everything like that. And they did cost me $49.90, which was about double the price, I think, of the non-prescription contacts. Still a steal in my book compared to the other sites that I've heard of. They do have sales very often, and now that I've purchased something from them, I have an enormous amount of emails from them, so be prepared for that. But they do seem to have a lot of sales often. I don't know if they apply to these kind of lenses. This seems to be a specialty item. It's just harder for us to get these kind of lenses. But these ones, so far, definitely get a thumbs up. If you can't even see it, thumbs up. If anything changes, I will let you guys know. If I have any bad reaction, I will let you know. But so far, so good. If this video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up and do be sure to stick around and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out.